Good afternoon, welcome to the channel and welcome to 8,000 miles away from the UK. So as you may have seen on Facebook and Instagram, I'm currently down in the Falklands and my good friend and colleague Jay has brought me down to this very windy but very beautiful mark. So we've done a bit of off-roading in Jay's truck here, and we're just going to go down here and have a chuck, see if there's any sea trout about, or maybe some of the big mullet that I've been talking about in the past. So I just want to say a big shout out and a big thanks to Jay for taking the time to bring me out this afternoon after work. And as you can probably see, I'm hiding behind the door just to shelter from the wind a bit, but we're going to be dropping down there so we'll be a bit more sheltered from the wind. I've got a 7/8 weight with me, but for now we're just going to chuck some spinners through here just to see if there is anything about. If not, then we're going to make a move up around that area over there. So as always guys, come join us, let's go find some fish. Thanks for joining us, welcome to the Falklands and Tite lines. Right guys, this wind is going to be a good test of the GoPro media mod because it's hoofing out. I've just dropped down, Jay's just getting his waders on and I'm a lot more sheltered now, but you can see the wind gusting across the water. So we're just going to have a cast. Jay's got his switch rod, so he's going to be doing some hauling across, and I'm just going to have a flick, just test the water, see what's about, and hopefully see if we can get a bend in the rod, which would be nice. Be good. Drag. Let's go for it. See what I think the shallows following first. Let's get down and have a wade, shall we? Tell you what, it's meant to be summer, it's bloody freezing. I think this is possibly one of the most remote areas in the world that I've ever had the privilege to fish. Ooh, there's a hit. Right, so what I'm fishing on guys, I've got my Savage gear and I've got my little spin fisher 2.5, 18 pound braid, 15 pound leader, FG knotted on, quick link on the end, and I'm just chucking out a Meps number 4 at the moment, so it's quite a decent size lure, bit of weight behind it. But that was a little hit then. Oh, it's parky. Right guys, I just had a bit of a follow there and a knock. I saw the fish boil as well. Just going to work this area for another 5 minutes or so. Hopefully you can hear me down there. So I've got you on the chest mount today. A bit of a different angle. Right everybody, there wasn't much happening down there. 2 small hits but didn't produce any fish. Jay hasn't had any fish on the fly, so we've just moved up literally a 10-minute drive along the moorland and we've come to this. You'll see it better in a minute. There's breathtaking place here. So Jay was explaining to me, around that bend up there the estuary heads down south down to the open sea, and you've got this big body of water here and this pinch point. Jay was saying he hasn't fished it a lot himself, but he's seen a lot of anglers down here doing quite well, so it's got to be worth a punt, isn't it? But I'll tell you one thing, it might be summer down here, but it's bloody freezing. My poor little mitts are purple. But do you know what? It's not every day you get to fish in a wild location like this, is it? There we go, there's one. Second cast down here, guys. Whoa, what a jump. Not a big fish, but it's definitely my biggest Falkland sea trout. Alright mate, alright. Calm down. There we go, look at that for a beautiful fish. There we go. Beautiful. So I made my first cast and this fish went for it. I assume it was this fish. Made a cast to the same location and as you saw, he absolutely walloped it. Oh, just in the other hand. What an absolutely beautiful creature. There we go. There he goes. There's not the release I was hoping for, but he's gone. What a beautiful little fish, Jay.
There you go.
Get on. Easy. That's the biggest one I've had here so far.
Yeah.
Probably about £1. Yes.
Too easy.
Easy peasy when you know how, eh?
Yeah.
Go on then, mate. Get one on the switch rod.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do.
So Jay's local to the island. I believe that's right, isn't it, mate?
Yep.
Your local boy.
Born and bred.
Born and bred. And he can tell us a little bit about where we are and stuff. I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. I'm going to get the slime off my hands. Excellent. Just had another one on there, guys. If I'm honest, I thought I'd snagged the bottom, so I lifted into it and it was a fish. It gave me a bit of drag run and off she went. But as you know, on the trebles, if I'm catching and releasing, I like to crimp the barbs, so there is always a chance of a lost fish. Let's just see what you're up a bit. But it's probably only since that last fish, 5th or 6th cast. So I've just waded out a little bit because it's quite shallow. So I've fished the, I suppose if you want to call it, the margin, the edge of the water. Don't want to wade straight in and scare any fish off. So I'm just slowly making out a bit of distance, which is giving me a bit of distance on the cast, just to see if we can't pick some up. And had a run there on the drag. Felt like a similar sized fish, to be fair. What a place to be though. So I'm just casting in a bit of arc just to try and cover a bit of water in front of me. I'll take a step or two forward. I'm going to talk to you like this and then you can probably see me in the paint. No, I'm only joking. Right, so we've just moved along again, literally another sort of minute drive along here. We've come down here in the truck. What a truck, eh? Isn't she cool? And we've come down to this big bend which I pointed out to you from further up. So we've got this small spit here, and Jay was saying that in the shallows you'll get the big mullet lie up. So when we say mullet, they're nothing like the mullet that we're used to at home. They're quite a unique looking thing. They're Patagonian mullet, and I think they're fairly unique to this area. I don't think you find them anywhere else in the world, but I've never caught one. I've only seen one once, but from photos and footage that I've seen of them, when they go, hold the hell on. So I'm going to go down, start casting. Jay's just sorting himself out, and we're going to have a go.
Tight lines.
Tight lines. What are you going to be chucking out, mate?
I'm going
Is
to
that a Toby?
spin just here, and then I'll probably get the switch rod back out because If I catch one, I'll just be angry with myself that I got the spinning rod out, really. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, mate, cool.
It's a good little spot. There should be something getting around.
Yeah, hopefully. So we were just up there, weren't we?
Yeah. And it's a little bit deeper off here.
Okay.
And then there's obviously that spit and yeah.
Right. See you down there. Tight lines, mate.
Yeah. Where are you going with the little orange one?
Yeah, I'm going to give that a flick in the margins just for now, and then I'll stick the Toby on and get some distance on it.
Sweet.
Hopefully. Right. See you down there, mate.
Yeah.
I'll shout you if I hook into one of those big 20-pound plus mullet.
Yeah, I'll get the shotgun out.
Yeah. Harpoon. Right. I'll see you in a second. Right. Come on, guys. Let's go do this. Do-do-do, let's go catch a fish. I'm singing to keep myself warm because it doesn't work. Right. Let's let that get down a little bit. As you just heard Jay say, it's quite deep here, so I'm not going to wade. Just going for a fairly slow, steady retrieve, and then I'll just fiddle around with that, find what's working, if at all. Right, guys, that's goodbye from me. Goodbye from Jay. Jay, thanks for tonight, mate. Thanks for your time.
No problem. A beautiful evening.
He's a very, very busy man, so I'm quite lucky to get his time and come out this evening. But landed the one fish, didn't we?
Yeah, we didn't blank. Well, I did, but you didn't. That was the main thing.
Yeah, beautiful little fish. We had plenty of follows, a few more takes. So yeah, it's absolutely bloody freezing considering it's summer.
It's our summertime.
It's their summertime. It's tropical.
It's supposed to get rough later.
He's got a coat on, but underneath he's got a pair of Bermuda shorts and flip-flops. Yeah. Well, thanks again, Jay. I really
No problem
appreciate
at all.
it, mate.
Glad we got out.
Yeah, it was good. So guys, take care of yourselves, tight lines, and next time I'll see you, I'll be back home. Leave back here from on Friday, back to England, and then who knows? We'll see you somewhere. Guys, take care, tight lines. See you soon. Thanks, Jay.
Ciao, ciao.